Hi guys, namaste. Today I thought I'd do a quick video about how I'm getting on with my chanting. So I said last week basically that I was going to do the Shanti every day, and that I would do the Shri gurave namaha every day. So Shanti basically means means connecting to the divine, and Shanti is clearer of negative energies. The Shri gurave namaha is kind of clearing the path, clearing your destiny, clearing, your spiritual path and stuff like that. So obviously after like the whole separation from my old job thing, I've had so many different signs basically showing me that this is supposed to be the path I'm supposed to be focusing on full time. I'm getting full back into it. And everything that the Shanti is teaching me is removed a lot of negative energy about myself. Like, I think focusing on the negative of my body changing with my illness and stuff like that with FND, there's come up a lot of issues about what I was treating my body like and what I was talking how I was talking about my body. And funny enough, when I was talking about NLP in one of the videos the other day, I was actually like, maybe I should go back and check, because I watched the video back and I was like, I was talking about myself negatively, and I was like, okay, I'm still needing to work on some stuff. So the Shanti really got me out of a funk of negative energy about, will I get another job? What's going on with this illness? Am I ever going to meet somebody because of this illness? And blah blah blah, basically. So I have my two little bracelets here, and I wear them every day basically. So this one I've decided to give to the Shri gurave namaha, and this one to the Shanti basically. So basically I count them like beads. I just go Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. I kind of go through the beads to count them, and I do them 3 times a day. So the Shanti, what it's done is it's removed a lot of negative stuff about myself. I'm not worrying so much about what people are looking at me when, if I'm out in public and I have a seizure or anything like that. I've really realised that I'm not worried so much about how worried I was about how people were going to react with me being different. And the Shanti really helped me actually just let down some of my doubts about the people around me as well. It was like I let these barriers down and I wasn't thinking so negatively. And the funny thing is, beforehand, I was like, I don't need Shanti. I don't need Shanti at all. And then when I started doing it, I was like, wow, like, I feel quite different over the last week. It's really hard to explain because it's such small things that have really started to shift. And I really wonder how long this will change, because beforehand, I've never really analysed this daily, if when I'm doing my chants, but really has shown me a lot of difference in myself, how I'm treating other people as well, how I just feel like I've got this so much more compassion all of a sudden, and I'm dealing with every situation a bit more compassionately, which is really cool. I'm not judging people so much. I'm not thinking, oh, maybe they're thinking this about me. And it's a real freedom. It's real freedom, because negative energy and negative thoughts it can lock you in a room, and you will stay in that room forever if you could. And that's, it's an ongoing fight with anxiety and depression, like constantly having to battle those, those negative thoughts and stuff like that. So the Shri gurave namaha, what that's been doing for me, the clear the path one, it's really started bringing things to me. And the funny thing is that I did the Akashic course last a few weeks ago, learning how to become an Akashic healer. And if you haven't heard about the Akashic is past life healing basically. So you go into like the books, the records of your past lives and stuff like that, and you can heal them. You can heal them for other people too. So today I got an email about the second course, where I can be qualified to heal other people. And I don't know if you know this, but I'm already qualified in a few different healing aspects: Reiki, Seikyam, spiritual healing, crystal healing, sound healing. There's a big list basically, but But I really enjoyed the Akashic Healing course, and healing with that. I've been doing the Akasha every day, and it's really changed my mentality about myself as well. Like negativity is one thing to track, but definitely relationships have changed that I can't even describe in my family. People have turned around to me who had been a bit weird for a while, just all of a sudden turned around and were like, I'm over this. It's like it's gone. This energy, this tension that was between us is gone. And I was like, wow, that could have been coming in from a past life and was ready to heal, and it was just not shifting or something like that. So it was really, really interesting to see that. But the Shri Gurave Namaha has also brought a lot of things back into my life. Like my path is clearer now to me than it has been in a long time. I think the biggest thing will be about my career. Like I can see a few more courses coming up, and I'm like, I'm gonna do that course. I'm making lists, and I'm like, it's like everything is coming to me in the last week, and it's weird. Like all these things about chanting and temples and Hare Krishna meetings and all that kind of stuff keeps coming up on my feed on Facebook, and satsangs and singing and people playing the bongos, and like this is something I really want to get back into. I used to teach satsang a few years ago. It's a type of meditation that you do for your guru, and I did it for Sai Ma for 6 months and I absolutely loved it. But I've been wanting so long to get back into it, and I've had my little picture of Saima in my room for a while now, and I've been kissing it every morning and saying good morning Saima and I love you Saima, and sending her devotion and stuff like that. And I really felt like I had a great connection all of a sudden again with Saima and her love energy and stuff like that. So I've taken out my cards as well, which I haven't had in a while. And I know this is going to sound ironic, but I was working in retail again, and I had actually put 2 of my cards decks in my locker. And when I was removing stuff from my locker and going home on my last day, I have a pack, or this beautiful pack by Alana Fairchild, and it's called the Kuan Yin Oracle cards, and they're just so profound and so beautiful. And I took out a card, and it basically was like, things are kind of being removed from you. Divine intervention is basically happening because it no longer serves you, and we literally had to take you out of this situation to get back to what you're supposed to be doing. And I was like, oh my god, it freaked me out so much, but it was like, it was meant to happen. So since I've done 2 card readings for people, and I'm just like, I can't believe this is all coming back to me again. And the other cards I have here is Doreen Virtue's Messages from Your Angels, and the Archangel Michael deck as well, because I absolutely love Archangel Michael. It's protection. I find Irish people love Archangel Michael. They really respond well with his energies, because a lot of people who are in a negative state always respond to Archangel Michael perfectly because they need protection first and foremost. They're always concerned about what they're picking up, or whether they've got negative energy around them, or they're a little bit paranoid in that sense. But Michael always makes people feel really calm, safe. Basically, safe is the important word. But so other things that Shri Gurave Namaha showed me, it showed me a few situations of other people in jobs being miserable. And my friends who are self-employed, I have a good few friends who are self-employed, and they have literally turned around to me and showed me how well they're doing in the last week, which was really kind of like, this is happening for a reason. And a few of them have reconnected with me as well, and been like, so are you going back to your spiritual work? Are you working again full-time at it? Is this what you're doing? And it was like, this is crazy, like, I'd say, a few months ago when I was working in retail again, and I was kind of putting my spiritual stuff on the side for a little bit, I said I'd take a year off, and I came back by doing the Shri Gurave Namaha, and it's like everything is turning up at my doorstep, and it's just so weird. Like my house is so active at the moment as well. Like so many spirit guides have turned up, and I'm like, what's going on? Is there a party in my house? And I'm just like, I'm getting so many messages, and I'm getting so much great work out of the Akasha as well. So it's a really positive time. Again, you gotta do the work. I'm gonna get a t-shirt with you gotta do the work on it, because like I swear to God, the last few weeks have really changed my mentality about everything. It's made me look at the world through more compassionate eyes with my illness and everything like that, and through, being able to see my friends and family more. After losing my job, I was like, this is all negative, and now I'm like, I get to spend more time with my friends and family. I've spent more time understanding my illness and being able to try and use different therapies and stuff like that. So like everything happens for a reason. This is what the shri, gurave, namaha like stands for, is that things happen for a reason, and sometimes you can sway from that path and come off it and just decide, I'm going to go this way because this is the easier path. But I don't know why I thought that was the easier path, because I was so unhappy. I was so miserable in that job. I was so stressed, and I was killing myself while I was sick to be perfect for people who were literally like, yeah, we're done here after a year. All the friends you've made, all the bonds you've made with your boss, it's like, it doesn't matter. This sort of stuff ends. It's not there to be, with you your whole life. This is stuff that is not part of your path, part of your soul. And like, there's other people in there who will work in that shop the rest of their lives, and that's part of their path, but not mine. I feel like there's something else there that I'm supposed to be doing, that I'm supposed to be teaching. And the funny thing is that while I was in there, I was talking to other people who did meditation, who did yoga, and then I was asked several times to like attune people to Reiki on their lunch break and teach them how to meditate on their lunch break and stuff like that. So I was like, this stuff has been coming back for a few months, and I think it's a great sign. But really doing the chanting, it's like it's magnified everything by tenfold. And like, I've even had friends who are not spiritual turn and ask me, so you're going to start back with your spiritual stuff? That was the stuff that really made you happy. And I was like, wow, the angels are talking through everybody right now, and there's so much light and enlightenment and love. And I'm just like, why didn't I do the work a few months ago? Oh my God, why did I wait? I can't remember feeling this good in a long time. And this, the funny thing is, I've had a few bad days with my illness, but I haven't felt this good in a while. And I went and I met up with a friend, and I got in his car, and he's also a shaman. He's one of my students from my psychic development workshops from a few years ago. And he just said to me, wow, you are glowing. Your energy is like, wow, I haven't seen you like this in a while. And I was like, I know, I feel like it coming back. My energy is so changed. And I don't know if you can notice, but I actually looked through some of the videos from before, and I was looking at my energy and going, wow. And like, even looking at my reflection on this camera now, I'm like, my energy is buzzing in comparison. So I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep shining bright. And I really hope this inspires somebody else to go and start doing their chanting, because it is amazing. I feel so good. So I really hope you guys pick it up too. Om Shanti and have a good day.